That's right, guys. In today's spicy Minecraft hardcore video, we are going to be building a giant beacon. Not just a giant beacon, but 100 beacon. If you guys have been following along with the series, you guys would know that I've made a ton of different farms so that I could be able to get tons of different resources, including ones so that I could be able to basically farm beacons. I'm sure most of you guys are probably wondering why a giant beacon. Well, honestly, it's mostly for the flex, but regardless, this video took an insane amount of time just for this flex. And if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army, because I'm naming all sorts of things in the kingdom after my subscribers. Comment down below, let me know if you guys want to be in the kingdom. And here's Minecraft hardcore episode 23. That's right, guys, it's time for the Baconator, the beacon, the giant Baconator of doom. It's been a long time since we've been in this world. I've technically only ever gotten one beacon, and that was because I wanted to mine out a 100 by 100 square area. And while doing this, I realized how useless a beacon is, and that TNT mining is definitely the meta. There's no way I was gonna be able to mine this by hand. But regardless, though, we only have one beacon, and I never even reset it up. But that's because we're building a giant beacon today. A giant one. 100 beacon. The ultimate beacon. I also need to figure out where I'm putting it, because, I mean, I could just kind of cover up a lot of this acacia forest, right? Because unfortunately, there's no way it's fitting, and it's raining. Unfortunately, there's no way it's gonna fit inside of the kingdom itself. It's got to be like next to the kingdom, you know? And I mean, it's clearly not going to be a beacon that you really use the effects. It's just more so there for the flex. Like, I mean, just the look of a giant beacon, I'd be able to see it from miles away. Oh, buddy, you need to get out of the rain, huh? Yeah, I know, it kind of sucks. So you go into the giant skull base, a little bit of cover in there, huh? Are you just my private security now? You're gonna hang out inside the mouth? Well, the journey for the giant beacon is gonna continue once the rain stops, that is, and it'll probably be the next day. But while it's raining, I guess I can let you guys know that this video is gonna be broken down into a couple different segments, okay? Starting with getting all the wither skulls that we're gonna need, which luckily in the last video, if you guys did miss it, we did build up a wither skeleton farm. This thing is amazing. Honestly, already love it. I set up a handful of different hoppers and chests already so that we're able to get all the skulls and stuff that we currently have, which right now we're at 24. Pretty cool, but I need about 300. If we want 100 beacons, then we need to summon 100 withers. 100 withers means I need 300 skulls. I'm also going to take all the coal too, because I'm going to need a lot of emeralds later. This is going to be great for doing emerald trades. And at any moment now, all the withers should start funneling into our portal. There we go. Welcome, buddy. You're one of many that will get slain. Oh, now they're starting to pour in. And then this is where the infinite cycle of withers are going to start coming through that portal. And it's just basically never going to stop. Let's get to getting 300 skulls. Oh, we already got one. Nice. I've been hitting this thing for hours and hours, slaying thousands and thousands of withers and lots of blazes also, because I decided it would be a great idea to try to spawn proof my wither farm that doesn't need spawn proofing, hoping that maybe it'll increase the rates. So in between all those really fast cuts that you watched, I flew down there and placed down tons of slabs, which are all garbage and did basically nothing, because it didn't really increase the spawn rates. And if anything, I feel like I got more blazes now. Regardless though, I feel that my tools many of times, my armor many of times, my elytra, because of flying up and down and stuff like that and going home. But now it is time to collect. I've also tried to empty out as many swords as possible, but like things are getting kind of funky with the hoppers. All right, this chest has 34, and then now it's starting to put in more. Okay, how many? Wait, how many's in here? Okay, there's 4, 62. That's almost a stack. 26 right there. Oh my gosh, dude, so many swords. So many swords. Okay, and then we got 6 in here. Okay, we definitely, yeah, we still need more. I'm still gonna be hitting this thing for another few hours. That's just great. Oh man.
2,000 years later.
All right, it's been plenty of time. We have a little over, what's this, 1 2 3 4 5, almost 6 stacks, which if I'm right, it should be a little over 4.5 is 300. So we should be in the clear. Stop, you guys are cramming. Regardless though, we are good to go. We have all the heads that we're gonna need, so it's time to head out. See what I did there? Head out. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna go home. And now before heading back to the overworld, one thing I do need to get is a lot of soul sand because, well, I mean, I'm running pretty much empty on soul sand, and I'm going to need a lot of it because we're summoning 100 withers. And now for slaying 100 withers. Now that's a lot of withers. That's an insane amount of wither bosses actually, and it's very dangerous to slay that many. So we're gonna have to be pretty smart about how we're gonna do this. And by smart, I mean hop into the end where I can just easily summon the wither boss and get him stuck and start cramming right inside of some end stone for free. Just like so. Bam. So now he's stuck inside the bedrock and he has no other choice but to either A, suffocate, or B, let me beat him like a piñata. And just to speed along, we're gonna go with option B and beat him like a piñata. So now I gotta do this 100 times. So let's get slaying 100 withers. And now it's finally time for the last wither boss that I could summon. It's taking so long. I thought slaying the withers was going to take long, but no, absolutely not. The wither boss, it's just so much slower. It's just so much slower. Regardless, this is it, wither boss. Goodbye forever. But now begins the next portion of the video. Officially oh my god, hello. Oh, relax, please. As I was saying though, now it's officially time to start gathering up resources, starting within the end. I need a lot of obsidian, and I do mean a lot of obsidian. This is gonna be a lot because I gotta craft up every single beacon, and every single beacon requires 3 obsidian. So now I need 300 blocks of obsidian. Yeah, because 100 beacons, 300 blood. Yeah, it makes sense. That's quick math. But here, you know what? This is gonna take forever. I'm gonna go get haste on a beacon. Might as well craft up at least 1 beacon and then get haste. I'm sure a lot of people are probably gonna comment saying, Paul, why don't you just build an obsidian farm? And it's like, you know, I mean, I really could, but I really don't feel like doing that right now. I'll be completely honest. Besides, once you got haste, it really doesn't take that long, you know? So let's just get to mining up 300 blocks. Okay, maybe I am going to regret not building an obsidian farm, but regardless, doubling down on the fact that I don't want to. There we go. Now that we've mined down an entire obsidian pillar, we should be good to go on obsidian so that I can craft up all the beacons that I'm going to need. Wait, seriously, I need more obsidian? Are you... That's actually really surprising. I mined down an entire obsidian pillar and it's still not enough. Hold on, I could be able to get enough obsidian real quick. It'll take like 2 seconds. And there we go. More than 100 beacons, actually. We got two extra. Now, for the next part of this video, I need to collect a lot of resources. A lot of resources, though. Like tons and tons of iron, tons and tons of emeralds, gold, all that. Because, I mean, I could, in reality, build a 100 by 100 beacon like this, where I have just 1 layer on the bottom, and it'll light up and everything. The only thing is that I don't like the way these look. I want it to be a pyramid, you know? I want it to be a full beacon, which means I need 4 levels, which is a lot. I am fortunate that I do have a lot of iron. Like, this is nowhere near any, like, how much iron I actually have. I have a lot of iron sitting inside the farm. Now, the thing is that I'm going to need a lot of emeralds, a lot of diamonds, and a lot of gold, though. All in which things are going to take a lot of time. First, start off by mining up all the resources that I have left over from the 100 by 100 hole. So I have a decent bit of iron, some diamonds, not very much at all, a handful of emeralds, and a little bit of gold. Nowhere near as much as I thought I had left over. I mean, I've been using a little bit every now and then, but yeah. I also just realized I need a new fortune pick because I lost my shulker box in the last video. That it was like my purse. I carried it everywhere with me and it had all my important stuff in it. And I just realized that I don't have it anymore. But also, since we moved, I don't have an enchantment area anymore either. I need to set up like a temporary one until we build like a giant library or something. I'll just use one of the villager houses in the meantime. Excuse me, guys. And luckily, I do still have plenty of resources so I can be able to make another netherite pickaxe. So let's make a diamond pick, give it a little upgrade, and then we'll buy up a couple fortune books, enchant the pickaxe just like so. And I still got silk touch. All right. And there we go. Efficiency on breaking. I'll take that. Then I'll just add fortune to my pickaxe and then we'll be in the clear. Then now I can begin mining up all of these ores. I'll be honest, this thing looks really cursed and really ugly. So I think I'm gonna put it out of its misery by mining it all up. And there we go. And now that all that's mined up, I'm gonna sauce all this iron inside the auto smelter and the gold. And while all that's smelting up, let's begin the process of getting the real materials. Like I have to get a lot. Like that's gonna basically be nothing. I figured we'll start off with getting emeralds because I just broke my legs. Are not hard to get, but they're also not easy. There's lots of different ways you can get emeralds. Like for example, I got potato tower. I get a little over a stack of emeralds just by doing all the trades with these potato guys. Now I have a lot more farmers inside the kingdom now than just these guys. This is obviously an easy stack to get. So I'm pretty much just gonna run around in the kingdom trading all the potatoes that I can in the meantime, and we'll see how much emeralds we got by the end of the potato trades. And after trading thousands of potatoes, we got an inventory full of emeralds. And now let's craft up all the blocks just like so. And almost 2 stacks, that's what I'm talking about. And then we got a couple stacks up top inside the giant chest. And then I also have all these emeralds inside the chest as well. So let's, okay, I just jumped out of one water elevator into another. That's kind of cool, actually. Let's turn all these into blocks. There we go. And now we're on to the next resource that we're going to need, which is going to be a lot of diamonds. And diamonds, there used to be great methods for getting diamonds. You could be able to, you know, dig straight down in a swamp at the clay patches, which you used to be able to get, you know, thousands of diamonds, you know, per hour, and it was super easy, but they nerfed that, and yeah, you can't do that anymore. But diamonds are incredibly common if you just fly around in caves, so that's what we're gonna do today. Wait, what is this? I've never seen just chunks of raw. Is that what this is? These iron vein things? I remember finding one of these before, but I didn't find just like a whole chunk of raw iron before. This is weird. Okay. Oh, and then we got more diamonds over there. Hold on. Screw the iron. We don't need iron. And after having a successful mining excursion, now it's time to craft up all the diamonds that we got into blocks, and then all the diamonds that we already have in storage into blocks. It's definitely not going to be a crazy amount, but it should be enough for what I'm thinking. Grab all these and then sauce them all into some blocks just like so. Oh yeah, that should be plenty for what I'm thinking. So let's get all of our diamond blocks, all of our emerald blocks, throw them all into the shulker box. Now the next block that I'm gonna have to work on is gold, which fortunately we do have an amazing auto gold farm. This thing will do all the work for me. I don't even have to think about it. Now I'm just gonna have to sit here through all the painful noise for a few hours, but we should be good. This thing will get all the gold for me, and I'm completely safe in my little chamber. Oh my god, it's so loud. I need to turn that down. And well, I'll be back in a couple hours. We'll see how this goes. All right, apparently I can't AFK for too long because the hopper system gets backed up pretty badly. Fly far away real quick after all this XP is done. Juicing up. Oh, wait, they're not going to stop coming. So then the XP is just going to keep flowing. Okay, I need to leave. I wasn't even AFK for that long, but yet still just like, oh, man. This thing just, there's too many piglins and there's too many swords and stuff like that. I have the sword set up on a smelter, but apparently it just can't quite smelt fast enough. Either way, we got a full chest of gold nuggets and almost a half a chest. And then, like I said, all the stuff is, yeah, it's still got to filter all the way through. Yeah. Guess in the meantime, I'll just pick up the rest of this XP. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a lot of items. And I also just realized we got a little over 2 stacks of ingots out of that. Now, I basically just have to sit here and wait a while for this whole thing to filter all the way through, and then we should be in the clear. And I'll clean it out, and then we'll see how much gold we got. And it seems like either A, everything despawned, or B, it all finally processed, and my money's on despawn because this thing wasn't able to process fast enough. The swords are getting smelted down still, and that's going to take way too long, and your boy ain't got the patience for that. Regardless, it's time to craft up all these into ingots. Let's see how this goes. All right, in total, we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half stacks of gold. No, my big, left my shulker box. Hold on, grab this. This plus all the gold that we have at home should be plenty of gold to be able to actually build up this beacon the way that I'm thinking. Now, there's only one resource that we need left, and that's just lots of iron, which, as we know, we have a lot of iron. I'm gonna start off by grabbing all the iron that I currently already have and turning it all into blocks. Okay, now we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4 and a little over 4.5 stacks. Then I also need to grab all the iron that we just smelted down from all this adventuring that we've done. Let's grab all this and turn it all into blocks. There we go. Got another stack out of that basically. But now we're gonna go up to the iron farm where I've been neglecting all the iron. It's kind of all just been sitting in this. Okay, yeah, full chest. Okay, yeah, we need to empty this out real quick and just turn all this into blocks. There we go. And now we have a ton of blocks. Oh my gosh. The real question is, do we have enough to power up a fully pyramided up 100 beacons? That's the real question. But before we get into constructing this beast of a beacon, it's time to name some things in the kingdom after some subscribers, because like I said, I'm naming anything you guys want to be in the kingdom after you. But starting off with Universal Clips said that they'll just be anything, literally anything in the kingdom. Up next, we need a toolsmith, which I know we got some. There we go. Tucker, you get to be a toolsmith up in the trading tower, so you're gonna help me make a lot of monies. And lastly, I just need a cow in the barn. Boom, there you go. In Van, welcome to the kingdom. Like I said, comment down below if you guys want to join the kingdom. Let me know. Subscribe, join the PaulGG army, and then you'll make your way into the kingdom. And then now let's get to building up the beast that is the 100 beacons. Like I said earlier, I was thinking about prettying up this area because outside the kingdom we have the acacia forest and it's just really ugly. Alternatively, I could just put the beacon on top of the mountain. There should be room up here. That just wouldn't look the same. All right, screw it. Yeah, we're committing. I'm gonna put it down here. I'm gonna pretty up the acacia forest. It's been pretty ugly over here. But first I gotta chop down all these trees. All right, and there we go. I did a little bit of terraforming, chopped down some trees, and now we're all ready to build. Except one thing, I realized exactly how much I hate the acacia biome after doing this. So over here on this side of the kingdom, I cleared out another area and it's luscious and green. So we're gonna build it over here instead. God, I forgot how much I hate the acacia forest. It's just so bleh. Definitely my least favorite biome. I need to start out by building out an 11 by 11 area. All right, and so this is 100 blocks right here and a 10 by 10 or 10 by 10. Yes, this is level 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So then beacons will go right here. We'll start placing down all of our beacons basically all the way around this entire thing, just like so. This is so many beacons. It looks so weird. Can't even imagine how this is gonna actually be when it's all powered up. Okay, and then just fill in the square just like so. Here is our 100 beacons. Now we need to get to placing materials down. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably thinking, Paul, that's not a lot of diamond or emeralds. Well, I have a plan. Okay, I have a plan. This is called building 100 beacons on a budget. All right, so the inside gonna be iron. All right, just like that, and then we're gonna wrap the outside with diamond. So then, you know, the flex is still there. It still looks like we built it out of every single material. I want it to be diamond on top, then gold, then emeralds, then iron. Which actually we still have a decent bit of diamonds, so I'll just add it in. Why not? Just like so, all the way around. Easy peasy. And then we'll just fill in the rest of this level with iron, just like this. Oh my god, they're all powering up. It sounds terrifying. Feels like I'm being invaded by alien. And there we go. Oh my gosh, they're all powered up. Look at this. This is so scary looking. I gotta change the color of this with like colored glass and stuff like that. Okay, regardless, next level. Here we go. So basically same thing, gonna fill it all in with iron. Gotta make it solid on the inside so it can be fully powered. See, that's the thing though, is that even though, you know, it's a little deceiving on the surface level, you know, but that's fine. We're all a little deceiving on the surface level, right? But it's still fully powered regardless. It'll be fully powered all the way through. And there we go. So then now all I gotta do is grab all my gold. Maybe I do emeralds since I do have more gold. Yeah, we'll do emeralds first. All the way around it, just like this. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so loud underneath this thing. And then I'm gonna fill in the rest of this also with emeralds. I'll just use all the materials that I have, because honestly, why not? Honestly, I would have had enough emeralds to probably fill in the whole thing regardless at this point. Then of course we're just gonna, you know, fill in the the last bit of it with iron, because we just have so much of that. Just put it to use. That's all this is, you know? See, in reality, I could have sold a whole lot of this iron and just gotten more emeralds out of it anyways, right? And now we're on to the next level, which is gold. So let's wrap this whole thing with gold, just like so. It just looks so weird. It's so colorful. I love it. And now we are on to the last level, which is just iron, basically. And yeah, we still have a lot of iron left over. So here, I'm going to start by placing down all the gold that we got, because why not? Honestly, I didn't even expect to have this much left over. I probably could have just made this whole thing out of iron and just kept all my resources in reality. I didn't even need to fill in the rest of this. I mean, at least I know all the materials are here if I ever need them again. So that's good. All right, now we're officially down to just iron left, which we're pretty much at the end of this thing anyways. So I just fill the last bit of this in, and then we just got to wrap all the way around it one last time, and then we'll have a fully towered up 100 beacons. Oh, I love it. And here we go, baby. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I love it. This is 100% worth the flex, worth all the grind, worth all the materials. Look how beautiful this thing is. It is just so gorgeous. Now guys, also comment down below, what color should we make all these beacons? Let's do the most liked comment in the comment section right now. The most liked comment will change the color of this. So all you guys got to agree on a comment. Most liked one, we'll change the color to it. Whether it be rainbow effect, whether it be, you know, red around the outside, pink in the middle, I don't know. Regardless though, this was all worth it. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army. Let me know if you want to join the kingdom. And I will see you guys in the next one.